8. Write the ionic equation for dissolution and the solubility product expression, which is the KSP, for each of the following slightly soluble ionic compounds. And then we have silver 1 sulfide, which is Ag2S. Okay, so the first thing is we have to write the dissolution equation. Dissolution is just when you're dissolving your compound into its ions. And anytime that you're starting off with a slightly soluble compound, you're always going to start off with a solid. Slightly soluble just means that only a little bit amount is going to break down into the ions, but the majority is going to stay the solid. So I know that I have the Ag2S, and this is going to break down at equilibrium, so I need to see those double arrows, into its 2 ions. This is going all the way back to the beginning of chemistry where we had to find out the 2 components of a compound. The split is basically right between the silver, the Ag, and the sulfur, right? So I know that I'm going to have silver and sulfur. But now you have to include 2 things. When you're dissolving, they're going to dissolve into their ions. So I need to find out what the charges are. But that's when we do that crisscross rule that we did all the way back in, the first weeks of chemistry. There was 2 silvers and 1 sulfur. This 2 crisscrossed back up to the sulfur, telling me that the sulfur is a -2 charge. And this 1 crisscrossed back up to the silver, telling me that the silver is a +1. So there are your 2 charges. Ag is a plus, or you could say +1. And then the sulfur is a -2 or a 2-. So maybe I'll just put -2. Now, we just have to balance. Keep in mind that in my compound, I had 2 silvers. So I have to put a 2 in front of the silver. There was only 1 sulfur, so you could put a 1, but you don't have to. And then, since they are ionic compounds, or ions, they're going to be aqueous. And now we're finished with the first part of writing that ionic equation. Now we have to take this equation and turn it into the solubility product. Well, solubility product, the KSP, is just a simple formula. We've been seeing these time and time again, products over reactants. But keep in mind that Ag2S is a solid. And remember, no solids allowed in a K expression. So the KSP would always be boiled down to this. It's just the products. KSP is just the concentration of the products raised to their coefficients. That's what COEF stands for. So we have KSP equals, I got 2 products. So doesn't matter which one you state first, but I guess I'll just do Ag plus times S2-. And now each one of these has to be raised to their coefficients. So remember, there was 2 silvers, so I have to put a 2 that Ag is going to be raised to. The sulfur, there was only 1 of them, so you could raise it to the first, but you don't have to. And that would be the KSP expression. And there you go. This one's done. Hopefully this is helping you guys out. What do you think? Let me know in the comments. Love talking to you guys. I hope you're having a great day, and let's keep studying hard. And if you wouldn't mind, just press the subscribe button. That will help the channel out tremendously. Thank you for that, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye-bye.